What's going on, Pacer Nation? Welcome to another episode of Pace the Floor, where we, of course, talk about your series winning Indiana Pacers. Great game. Great game. Man, whoo. Let's go over these stats real quick, then we'll get into it. Pacers with an impressive 123-114 victory over the world champion Boston Celtics. Halliburton led, let's see, all scorers or tied with Brown, but led the Pacers with 31 points, 11 to 19, 1 to 6 from three, 8 to 9 from the free throw line, plus 13, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Siakam had 17. He was 6 of 11. 1 or 2 from three, hit his free throws, plus 10, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Nimhard, 17 points, 6 of 12, 1 or 1 from three, 4 or 5 from the free throw line, plus 23 to lead the team. 8 rebounds and 8 assists. He tried to mess around and get a triple double on y'all, man. Matherin chipped in with 14. He was 6 of 8, 1 on 1 from three, hit his free throw, plus 9, 5 rebounds. And Turner came alive at the end, had 13 points, 5 of 8, missed his three-pointer, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, plus 12, 6 rebounds. Walker chipped in with 12 off the bench, 5 rebounds. He was plus 3. Shepard chipped in with 8, 4 rebounds. He was minus 4. Brian chipped in with 8, uh, 3 rebounds. He was minus 3. McConnell chipped in with 3. He was minus 10 to lead the team in negative plus minus. Um, who killed us for the Celtics? Of course, Brown. Chip on the shoulder, Brown. He's always going to try to destroy the Pacers. Remember what I told y'all last podcast. He is pissed at Halliburton and the Pacers. Uh, and he will always try to destroy us. He had 31, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Tatum had 22, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. White had 17. And the guy that almost killed us, Pritchard, had 21. We shut his ass down in the second half, though. I think he had 19 in the first half. He only ended up with 21. Thank God. Um, let's see. We got adjustment here. All right, cool. All right. We gotta go over the team stats real quick. Pacers shot 52.9%, 46 of 87. Celtics shot 46.2%, 43 of 93. Pacers shot 39.1% from 3.9 of 23. Celtics shot 29.6%, 16 of 54. Jesus, they be chucking up threes. Damn. We held them this time, though. It was cranking last game, not this game. We were 81.5% from the free throw line, 22 or 27. Look at all them. That's what I'm talking about. That's another reason why we won this game. We attacked the paint. Last game, we had 0 free throw attempts in the first half. That's crazy. But now we had way more than them. They had 19 attempts. We had 27 attempts. And they shot terribly the free throw line. 12 of 19, 63.2%. We had 27 assists, they had 26. We had 50 rebounds, they had 51. Got more rebounds than them. That's key. We had 11 offensive rebounds, they had 8. We had 6 steals, they had 6 steals. We had 2 blocks, they had 6 blocks. We had only 9 turnovers. They only had 8 turnovers. That is an efficient game. That's it for the stats. All right. I told y'all. Let's talk about it. I told y'all the Pacers were going to win. I said it. Oh man, he said Josh was sick. You called him, man. That's right. I'm telling y'all. Hey, it's hard. It's probability. It's hard to win back to back. Didn't think they would win. Yeah, well, hey man, it's hard to win back to backs. I'm gonna call that every time. You play somebody twice in a row, hard to win both of them, you know. And I knew Nembhard was coming back. So, it was pretty easy to pick that one as a winner. But anyway, the beginning of the game, Indiana came out looking good. I said, "Oh, I know we winning this game." Based on the way it started, based on the way Halliburton started. You know what I mean? We started off, hitting 8 out of our first 9 shots, and we were up, 16-5 in the first. Celtics out calling the first timeout. Not Rick Carlisle called the first timeout. It was the other guy, whatever his name is. Their Celtics head coach, Zula or something like that. Um Did call the first time out. That's when you know you're starting off very well, and pace of starts mean everything. You could tell what the hell's gonna happen in the first quarter. Um, but the Celtics, they made a run. They made a run, and next thing you know, McConnell, I'm watching him. He's ball watching. He's all the way in the paint, leaving the 3-point. First of all, ever leave the 3-point line open against the Celtics. A ball boy can shoot threes on that damn team. Everybody on that damn team can crank threes, and they will crank a lot of them, and they love cranking a lot of threes. No ball watching and leaving the 3 open. You know how many times I've seen that shit this game? Ridiculous. But anyway, McConnell got caught ball watching, so this took the 1-point lead, 23-22. Um, at that time, Celtics had 7 3-pointers to Indiana's 1 3-pointer. And this is what I mean, but when I say Celtics gonna crank threes, don't make it easy for them. You heard what I said in the stats, they shot 50 something threes. It's crazy. Um, so yeah, the Pacers started off hot, but then at the end of the quarter, it seemed like oh shit, this might be a struggle. This might be a struggle. And the Celtics had the lead after one 29-27. But, you know, that right there showed me that, it's gonna be a game. Basketball is gonna be a game of runs. So I was like, look, we gotta fight with them. And that's what we did. Yeah, we weren't winning after the first quarter, but we fought with them, and I still, was highly optimistic about getting the dub. One thing I will say is Jalen Brown, he's like a bully. Like, he's literally saying, looking at the Indiana Pacers players, he's like, "Get in the gym," punching them, pushing them, elbowing them, "Get in the gym, get in the gym." What we got here talking think Halliburton still has a chance to make the All-Star game, but he needs to go on a run starting with tonight's big game. You seem less moody this year when the Pacers are worse. versus no, 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 no. Oh, you need to go look at a couple of those, podcasts and oh, it was definitely moody this year, definitely moody, especially the way the Pacers started after going to the ECF, but getting it together. Uh, I'm super happy. I was glad Turner finally I know! Dunked the last one instead of what he normally does, which is oh my god. Man, Turner was looking aggressive in the 4th quarter, especially. Man, yeah, he snatched everybody, he was dunking the ball. He looked like what's his name that we got from Miami? What's that name? Center we got? What's his name? What's his name? Then gets blocked, slap my head. Thomas Bryant, yeah, he looked like Thomas Bryant out there. Damn, I had to part there for a second. He looking like Thomas Bryant out there. He looked like he needed to be playing for his damn job. Why the hell is it taking Miles this long to try to do something? He should be out here running and killing it. Jason Pippen. Other than against OKC and the Hornets, Tyrese has been back to as expected this month. Oh yeah, yeah, true, true, true. Yes, make sure y'all fill out that poll that we got because we want to see if he gonna make it to the All Star or not. See if Pace Nation agrees with that. Most in here. Halliburton has no business being an all-star conversation. However, he finally took the ball to the hoop and scored on drive. Being a three-point shooter only is not only annoying, but unnecessary. This is true. Halliburton looked 10 times better going to the hole. He was mixing people up too. Like, was he learning some dribble moves? All they had to do, because Nimhard do it all the time. He need to go to a Nimhard dribble class and learn how to mix somebody up and go to the hole. He's long and lanky. He got the long arms. He's tall enough. He could go to the hole on these damn people. Chucking threes all the time, definitely not needed. But he's great at it, but definitely not needed. You got to be able to surprise these people in the NBA. You just can't chuck threes all the time. Um, Yeah, so I was saying Jalen Brown, he's a bully, man. He's like just like go to the gym, shoving our guys around. We got so many small people on this team. It's crazy. And it ain't just the Celtics, man. Every team is gonna do this to us. Every team. Nimhard is out here giving it his all. He's too small for Jalen Brown. He's too small. Neesmith is a little bigger. He might have had a better chance, but you know, we fought. We hung in there, and we when you can't when you don't have the size on them, you have to piss them off. You have to make them have fits. TJ McConnell's really good at that. He don't have the size, but he pisses people off. He's like a fucking gnat. He's just annoying and all in their shit, and then they get in their head. So, and then they shove your ass, and then you go fly, and then they get the offensive foul. You know what I mean? But that's how the Pacers gonna have to, win a lot of these games, especially in the East, because we're gonna get bullied. We're gonna get shoved around, but you just still gotta be aggressive. You still guys, be like 5 shit. I mean, sticking to them, pissing them off. Um, I kinda wish we had a guy like Jalen Brown. When I started looking at Jalen Brown, I was like, "Damn, he could just single-handedly just take over a game." And I'm like, I wish we had a guy like that. A guy that was big, strong, could play defense, could play offense, could just take over a game. We don't have none of those. That's why sometimes I say, "What's the front office doing? Do they wanna win a championship? Like, you don't draft one of those, you don't get one of those a free agent. Like, when the last time we had a guy like that? Like, we always getting shooting small as shooting guards, you know? Can we get a can we get a legitimate small forward? That would just make the Pacers so much better. Alright, Jason here says, "To me, this is Tyrese' best game. He didn't throw, random threes for no reason and had no turnovers." I think it was another game, I can't think for sure, but it was another game I liked better than this one, but he definitely had a great game, um, today, for sure. Um, let's talk about Pritchard. Like, if we would've lost this game, it would've been because they was leaving his ass wide open all day long. Like, we still playing way better on defense. Damn, they still seem confused as hell out there. Like, it's no way in the world you should be letting Pritchard be open all the damn time. In that first half, he stayed open, cranking threes. And I know I'd have been driving Carlisle crazy because he kept calling timeouts on that shit. Like, we did pretty good holding them to, not as many threes as last time. I think they had, yeah, 16 3-pointers this time. Last time they was in the 20s. So, but it just pissed me off at that point in the game. I had to put that in my notes saying, "Damn, like, we just keep letting Pritchard go all a backup. He around and gonna mess around and win that game for the Paul George, obviously, but I'm more of a Danny Granger fan. Paul George, yeah, but he's not brown to me. Paul George was at that time, you gotta remember, he was like 6'10", he's still skinny and lanky, and I remember when he had to check fucking LeBron James all the time, and I was like, "Damn, Paul George small as shit." Every time. I'm telling you, Pacers just got a small ass team. They all had a small ass team. Even Paul George. Joe, they can only guard 4 guys because we can't stop we can't stop penetration because we too damn small. We too small, period. Like, playing well as we can. I mean, the defense in the beginning of the season was terrible, but now it's better. You should set up super chat, man. I support what I could. Yeah. I hear you, man. I appreciate it. Um, so next I want to talk about Walker. Remember, no Obi. Pascal can't play the whole game. He gotta get, some sit down time. What's the name? I don't know when the hell Neesmith coming back. So Walker been getting more minutes. And he impressing me, man. I'm telling you. I told you. I heard him earlier today. They did some type of interview. He was talking about I love the G League. The G League the G League did this for me, did that for me. I love my experience in G League. G League messed him up. The G League is like high school. It's nothing compared to the NBA. So now he's getting the valuable minutes that he should have got last season. And I'm telling you, it's going to work out for us. Uh Curtis is the only guy that comes to mind that has the size and strength and ability to match up. That's what I'm saying. And this is who I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to get Jarris Walker up because when I was looking at Nimhard checking um Brown, I was like, it would be great to check Brown. Jarris Walker. Put Jarris Walker on Brown, please. And you know what? In the second half, I saw it. Jarris Walker was checking Brown. So that was great to um of Carlisle and company to make that switch because it was painfully obvious to see Nemhard was trying his hardest, but he was just too damn small for Jalen Brown. My man Darren said, "Yeah, get that super chat going." We got 20 in chat. Run them lights up. I know that. Hey, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in for sure. Uh, so yeah, Walker. We trying to get him up, man. We trying to get. I keep telling y'all that some people's dog and Walker out talking about he ain't ready to trade and blah blah blah. It's because he doesn't have the NBA rep. Now I didn't want Toppin going down. That's my man. But this turns out perfect. It turns out perfect for the chance to get Walkers and men. He gonna need them playoff time come. We gonna need him on the floor, you know, because we're gonna have to put the big lineup out, and we're gonna need him out there. So we need to get all the reps he can get now. We get in this playoffs, he's gonna be needed, and I want him to be comfortable. Um, yeah, so Pacers, they was hanging on to the leaves, a lot of back and forth, besides Pritchard and Brown going off, Pacers had 65 to lead. So I was like, we didn't win the first quarter, won the second quarter, and I was like, "Yeah, I think we got this." All we do is don't F up, keep playing our game. Now, what was going to scare me was Carlisle in his substitution. I was like, "That's the only way they can get back in there if he F up on the substitution." But he did a good job. He did a good job. I don't got no complaints about Carlisle, this game. Um So, it was a lot of back and forth in the third. We going toe to toe with the champs. And we end up winning the third quarter as well, and Pacers was up 98-91, and I might finish it like I always do, I always post it or try to post it on the Twitter to finish them text because that's what you gotta do. When the fourth quarter come, you gotta finish them. So we up 93, I mean 98-91. Um, and then the Pacers end up getting up by 11 uh in the fourth, and the Celtics go on a 9-0 run and cut it and I'm like, here we go. Remember the collapse against OKC, you know. I was like, don't let this happen again. We should have beat OKC. They collapsed in the second half, in the fourth quarter. But I said, "Damn, we gotta win this motherfucker." They cut that shit to excuse me, hold on. Do you think Brian is good enough to help us for a deep playoff run, or do we need another center? I just really missed and is missed in my opinion. No, I love Brian. We don't need nobody else. We don't need another center. I love Brian. Brian loves being here in Indiana, and he is doing what he's supposed to do as a backup. Thomas Bryant's pretty good, but I'll take Ajek's defense any day over Bryant's, even though he can hit the three. Well, of course, we miss Ajax, but one thing about Ajax, the issue that he always ran into, foul. He fouls all the time. He's too aggressive. You gotta know um, when to be finesse and when to have aggression. And that was always, Ajek's, issue, to not stand on the floor, too much foul trouble. But yeah, I can't wait till he come back, for real, for real. But for right now, we don't need no other centers, we good. We good. Unless we wanna trade, Miles before the trade deadline for another center or the 3D monster that we need at small forward. Um, yeah, so Celtics going a 9 on run, we down by 2, and I'm like, "No! No! They about to do this shit to us again." And you know what the Pacers did? Responded with a 13-0 run to go back up by 15. That's what I'm talking about. So, you know, when I look at the rest of the schedule now, I'm looking back at this game, and I'm like, if you could beat the Celtics in Boston, you could win this game. If you could beat the Celtics in Boston, you could win this game, and that's how I'm gonna be carrying it the rest of the season. Don't go into a slump. Don't go backwards. Don't do it. You won in Boston against the champs. You won the season series 2-1. No excuses now. Win some damn games. I want a winning streak again. All right. So fourth quarter, we up. Look like we about to cruise. And I'm looking at Turner, and I'm like, damn, he been aggressive as hell this game. I gotta put it down in the notes. Pace is rolling, biggest lead of the game. Turner's snagging rebounds, dunking it. Like, I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. And then with a shitload of minutes left, Celtics give up and they bring in the bench. Because they already knew they gave it their best. They cut that shit to 2. Remember the first game where we had a big ass lead and then fucking choked that shit and they had to go to damn overtime to win it, barely. But not this time. This time we respond with a 13-0 run to go up by 15. And pretty much after that, they was like, "No moss." They gave up. And excellent game. Still gambling on inconsistency. Oh Lord. Yeah, I did. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I almost won though. I almost won, but shit, I think all my Pacers got people hit. I don't know about the Celtics. I don't know. I think I lost on like a couple of assists or rebounds or something. Stretch pig. Watching us get into the paint tonight was refreshing experience. Big Lego dunking on everybody now. I know that's right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if we lose to some bum ass team, I'm gonna go back to this game and be like, "We beat the Celtics. We manhandled the Celtics pretty much and made them empty their bench. Who the hell else we supposed to be losing to, right? I mean, the standard is the standard. Like, look, you done set this out here. No more excuses. I want dubs. I want dubs. I do want to say one last thing about the game. The difference between Friday and Sunday is Nimhard. I told y'all, man. Nimhard. Put him in the lineup. Calling dubs. I'm calling dubs. Put him in the lineup. He gonna get the win. He's like a game changer for us. And we ain't even got Neesmith back. He coming back in January. He coming back in Jan I hope he come back for this Bucks game though. But he coming back in January. When he come back in January, we're gonna be even better, especially once his rust wears off. White Bunny shut the door. Halliburton mad. The snow bunny alert. Oh Lord. Nemhard's a big deal, dude. He's a dog. Dude is a dog. I don't know about dog, but he's a very important piece to the Indiana Pacers. I can't stand watching the Celtics play. They shot like 60. They do. I'm telling you, that's their game. That's what they do every game. Every game, that's them. That's why I said, please, like, step in the hole. Why y'all leaving people wide open for three? That's what they want. Please don't do that. That was driving me nuts this game. Let's go over to the poll real quick. Let's see what we got. Nobody really participated in it. I think I put it on the wrong one. That's why. Um, but anyway, let me know who y'all think should get the game ball. Um, only a few people voted, and they all picked Halliburton. And over here at Pacing the Floor, we also agree with Halliburton getting the game ball. Congratulations, Halliburton. Look at you, Mr. Inconsistency. He's back. Oh, you got it? Oh, you got the graphic? Alright. He got 6 game balls. That's included today's game ball? 6 game balls. 11 11 deflated. Hey, you gotta catch up, Halliburton. Damn. Yeah. Okay, 2 of the yeah. True. He definitely was the leader of that whole team and probably those. Oh my god. Yes. So, hey, Halliburton, you got a lot of catching up to do, man. Still a lot of season left. Got over half the season left. Get it in. Get it done. We got a lot of home games coming. We played a lot of away games so far. Um, and then I have the next oh, whoop, hold on. Will the Pacers win their next game against the Bucks? 100% say yes. 100% say yes. And we'll talk about that in a second here. Oh no, we got it up now. Next game. All right. Let's talk about it now. YouTube poll? Yeah, let's do that in real quick. And then we'll talk about the next game. So YouTube poll, what was it? Do you think Tyrese Halliburton Tyrese Halliburton be a all-star this season? Okay. So y'all agree like me. Y'all agree like me. Yep. I think Halliburton, he still got some time. I don't know when the voting closes. Right now, they voted. I don't know. Let me know in the comments or the chat if y'all voting for him. Did y'all put any votes in for him for All Star? I, huh? Right. I know. I know. Now, me, I voted for him. Um, do I? I voted for. Oh yeah. So y'all can better get in. Siakam deserves to be an all-star, even if it's a reserve. He deserves to be an all-star. So I vote Siakam. When I do vote or remember to vote, I vote Siakam, Halliburton, the whole star lineup. Matherin, Nemhard. I vote them all. Turner too. I vote Turner too. I wrote the whole starting five. Now, do I think Halliburton should get in? Hell, hell no. Hell no. He too inconsistent. He got too many deflated balls. He got time though, but he need to be player of the game for a shitload of games and against the Bucks to end out December in the year. He needs to be MVP a lot of times coming up. I'm glad somebody won. Can't take my Pacers and Colts losing today. Oh, yeah, those Colts, yeah, look rough. Look rough. Definitely. Yeah. But let's talk about next game. Oh, say I voted for Christmas. I voted Christmas for Siakam, Halliburton, them are each one vote on Christmas counted 3. Yeah, 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 I voted them too. Yeah. So I mean, I hope Siakam get in. The rest of them, I doubt it. But hey, I'm just gonna spam. I'm gonna spam voting like everybody's gonna be voting for Paul George to be in it, and he ain't shit. But he get in because they spam voting for this dude. This dude's a podcaster. Exactly. So I'm a spam vote too. We shouldn't be harsh when everybody else not being harsh. No, they probably have Pritchard trying to be in an all-star. I bullshit you not. They probably voting for his ass. So I'm gonna block his votes with Halliburton and company. You know what I mean? So anyway, I told y'all a couple of podcasts ago, we was 15 to 15. I said we got 4 tough ass games in the season. And we should have won against OKC, but we didn't. We got shit beat out of us at Boston. They looked in the mirror and they said, "We ain't letting that shit happen again." And we got a dub. And now we end the year. Podcast P ain't no all-star. I know that's right. Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, Joe. It was important. Halliburton made it last year when we hosted it. Now they must this year. I think, yeah, I think that had a lot to do with it. That had a lot to do with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, had a lot to do with it. You know, what's the name? The commish looked out for his man, Mr. Simons, hosting. I will say, don't be mad, Pacers. They should never have an all-star game in Indiana ever again. I was out that motherfucker slipping and sliding everywhere. Came in on a snowstorm, ice everywhere. We need to have that shit in warm states. That shit was crazy. And everybody go to the All-Star game. If you ain't never been, everybody goes to the All-Star game. And they go to the All-Star game, they want to dress nice, they want to do this, they want out. It's freezing out there. I'm like, no, no more, please. Anyway, keep going over here. So I love how we have season series against the Celtics, but 0-3 against Charlotte. Okay, exactly. But don't worry, I compare this game every game the rest of the season, and I will destroy the Patriots if they don't put forth the effort like they did today, especially against bum teams, especially against bum teams. Um, but like I was saying, we need to close out the year. We need to close out the month of December strong, and we got to get back to 500 and above. So I'm picking. I said we had to go at least 2-2 out of the last four. I'm picking Pacers at home against the Bucks. They beat us already this year. We got some payback, and we could beat Bucks and Giannis and company. We might win, but Giannis most. Yeah, look, Nimhard checks Dame. He's going to lock his ass up, guaranteed. Dame's out of the picture. He's not even going to have a good game because Dame is all about shooting the J. He ain't no, he don't penetrate. He don't do any of that. That's the shit that messed Nimhard up. He was getting bullied in the paint. You try to shoot a three on him, he's gonna be in your face. The only person they got is Giannis. And you know how we beat Giannis 4 out of 5 times and win that series last season? Build a wall. You build a wall that he can't penetrate. You play 2-3 zone that whole damn game, and you build a wall every time he tries to penetrate. I wanna see him shooting jumpers. I wanna see him passing the ball. He try to run through you, flop on the floor. And if Rick Carlisle is not preaching that to to the Pacers, shame on him. Because that's how you beat the Milwaukee Bucks. They ain't shit. They got 2 people, and them are gonna knock one of them out. And we ain't got nobody to stop Giannis because we a small ass team, but we could build a wall. Build that wall, you win the game. Start doing dumb shit and lose, Imma blow your ass up because it's easy as shit to beat these Bucks. And I wanna go on a run. I wanna be comfortably over 500. We know what type of team we got now. We need to stop bullshitting around. We almost up at the halfway point of the season. It's time to turn on the Jets. So, and we need to get Obi back. He needs to stop playing around too. I seen him jumping around and jumping and doing all this stuff. Well, you good. Get back out there. It's time. 2025, baby. Do what we gotta do. I think that's it. All right. Anything else in the comments? I close it out. Hilliard, Miles, Soft Turner stayed down low and got offensive rebounds. A couple of important putback. Yes, Miles, he stepped up in the fourth quarter. He needs to. I thought Miles would be playing good all season. He needs to. He needs to be doing that. Contract on the line, man. Unless he done with the NBA. Stretch P. I went to All Star Weekend, bro. The sidewalks were dangerous. Yeah, I've seen people bust their ass. A lot of people bust their ass. I was walking like this. I was walking like I was bare. I was like, I'm not busting my ass in front of this whole world. My boys, they way up ahead of me. I'm like, I'm not busting my ass. I'm going, I'm going baby walk this day. Yeah, they was leaving me. They was gone. I was like, nope, I'm sit right here. Like I'm not busting my ass at all. But I love, that Indiana got a shot, again um for the All-Star, but it's just not ideal conditions in February. It's cold as shit in Indiana. It's snowing, it's icy. You want to get away. You want to get away. You want to go somewhere nice like Miami or somewhere in California or something. Oh, matter of fact, California does have it next time. Um, San Francisco, huh? Golden State, yeah, they got it this time up. So it'll be a little warmer and won't be no snow and ice. You know, people can put the outfits on and look nice and it's all about the who's who during All Star. So everybody want to glam up. you know. They ain't there to for the watch basketball. They there to network. But, that's it? Any more? Alright, cool. Alright. So, Bucks up next. Must win. We don't win, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm putting it out there now. I will savage this team if they lose to the Bucks at home. Can't happen. Anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Pacing the Floor. And don't forget to follow us on the X at PTF underscore NBA and on Facebook at PT space floor. You can also follow me, Pacer Cop, on the X at Pacer underscore cop and on Facebook where I get banned all the time. Every group I get banned out of at Pacer Space Cop. Follow me on there on the Facebook, and we'll see you on the next one.